Your dog just walked up to you, looked you dead in the eyes, and placed their paw on your leg. You didn't ask for it. You weren't sad. You weren't calling their name. You were literally just sitting there, eating chips and watching TV. And yet, there it is, that little paw, warm, heavy, deliberate. Most people laugh it off. Some people think it's cute. A few people even push the paw away because they're not in the mood. But here's the thing nobody tells you. That paw is not random. It is one of the most loaded, emotionally packed gestures in the entire language of dogs. And depending on when your dog does it, how they do it, and what their body looks like in that moment, it means something completely different every single time. Ignore it, and you miss half the conversation your dog is trying to have with you. Today, we're cracking the code. By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly what your dog is saying in every single scenario they paw at you. The needy version, the dominant version, the anxious version, the "I love you so much it physically hurts me" version, and the one that most owners completely misread and accidentally make worse. We're going 7 layers deep on a gesture most people treat like a footnote. Let's go. Number 1, the first and basic science. Before we get into meanings, you need to understand one thing. Dogs don't have hands. That sounds obvious, but think about what that actually means. You use your hands to point at things, hold someone's face, tap a shoulder, grab attention, give comfort. Dogs literally cannot do any of that. So what do they use instead? Their paws, their mouth, their whole body. The paw is the closest thing a dog has to a hand gesture. And just like how you saying "hey" with a wave means something totally different from "hey" with a shove, a dog placing their paw gently on your knee means something completely different from a dog repeatedly slapping your arm like they're trying to win a bet. Context is everything. Body language is the punctuation. Number 2, the "I need something right now" sign. This is the most common one, and it's the dog equivalent of someone poking you on the shoulder at a restaurant because the waiter hasn't come yet. Your dog is not being rude, they are being efficient. They tried looking at you, you didn't notice. They tried sitting near the thing they want, you still didn't notice. So now the paw comes out because the paw has never once failed to get your attention. So in other words, he's saying, "Hey, I have a need, please address it. Now would be great." Watch for ears forward, tail wagging low or steady, eyes flicking between you and whatever they want. That's a request, not a crisis. Feed them, walk them, let them out, and the paw retires immediately. Number 3, the "I'm trying to comfort you" sign. Here's where it gets genuinely remarkable. Dogs read human emotional states with startling accuracy. They can hear stress in your voice, smell cortisol changes in your sweat, and read micro-expressions on your face that most humans miss. So when you're upset, even if you haven't said a word, even if you're just slightly off, your dog knows. And that paw, that's them doing the only thing in their entire physical vocabulary that resembles what you would do for someone you love who's hurting. It's a hand on the shoulder. It's a "hey, I see you." It is, without exaggeration, one of the most emotionally intelligent things another living creature can do for you, and your dog does it on instinct, for free, every single time. If you've ever had a rough day and your dog just appeared and put their paw on you without being called, you didn't imagine the comfort. That was real. That was intentional. That's the kind of content we dig into every week on this channel, by the way. If you want to actually understand what your dog is thinking and feeling, instead of just guessing, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We post regularly on this channel, and every video goes this deep. You'll never look at your dog the same way. Number 4, the "I'm anxious and I need to feel you" signal. This paw looks almost identical to the comfort paw, but the energy is completely different. The comfort paw is slow, calm, and deliberate. Your dog is settled. Their body is soft. The anxiety paw is insistent, repeated, sometimes frantic. The dog isn't comforting you. They're angering themselves to you, the same way a nervous flyer grips the armrest during turbulence. You are the armrest. Think about it. Your dog doesn't understand thunderstorms. From their perspective, the sky just started making violent sounds for no logical reason, and they have no explanation and no control. You, however, are warm, familiar, and you've never once been hurt by the scary sky sounds. So physically connecting to you, paw on leg, paw on arm, is the canine version of holding someone's hand in a horror movie. They are not being dramatic. They are being rational, for a dog. The right response here is not to dismiss it. Don't push the paw off. Calm, grounded reassurance, a steady voice, a slow pet, tells them the threat level is manageable. You're not rewarding fear. You're being the anchor they're asking you to be. Number 5, the I love you and I cannot physically express how much signal. Not every paw has a hidden agenda. Sometimes your dog is just lying next to you, completely relaxed, tail doing a slow wag, and they rest their paw on your foot or leg like they're claiming a small piece of real estate. No need, no anxiety, nothing they want. This one is pure affection. It's the dog equivalent of a long-term couple sitting on a couch watching TV with their legs intertwined. Nobody needs anything, nothing is wrong. They just want the physical reminder that the other person is there. Dogs that do this frequently are dogs that are deeply bonded to their person. You are not just their owner, you're their safe place, their emotional home base, their favorite thing in the known universe. Honestly, most humans don't have a single relationship in their lives that hits the level of loyalty your dog is expressing with that quiet little paw. Sit with that for a second. Number 6, the I'm trying to be the boss here and you're letting them signal. Okay, here's the one that gets people in trouble. Some dogs don't paw out of love or anxiety. They paw because it works. Every time they do it, you stop what you're doing and pay attention to them. From the dog's perspective, they have discovered the cheat code to controlling a human, and they are using it. This is the pushy paw, the demanding paw, and you can tell it apart because it never stops. They paw you respond, they paw you again 30 seconds later. Rinse, repeat, forever. The fix is simple but uncomfortable. Stop rewarding it with immediate attention. Not harshly, just calmly wait for a moment of quiet before engaging. You're not punishing them, you're just teaching them that the paw isn't a remote control. It takes consistency, about a week of it, and then it stops. Don't miss our next video where we break down the 5 dog behaviors that owners accidentally reinforce every single day, including this one. Subscribe so you don't miss it. That one video will save you a year of frustration. Number 7, the something is wrong with me signal. This one is rare but important, and it would be irresponsible not to mention it. There are documented cases, not internet rumors, documented medical cases of dogs pawing at or repeatedly touching a specific area of a person's body before a medical event. Low blood sugar in diabetics, seizures, even certain cancers. Dogs trained as medical alert animals do this on purpose, but untrained dogs have also been observed doing it instinctively. If your dog is obsessively pawing at one specific spot on your body and it's out of character, take it seriously. Not because your dog has a medical degree, they don't, but because their nose is 10,000 times more sensitive than yours, and they may be picking something up before you feel it. Get checked. It costs nothing to rule it out. Your dog is always paying attention. Sometimes they notice things before you do. Here's what this all comes down to. Your dog lives in a world where they can't use words, can't write you a note, can't call you on the phone. They have their body, their eyes, and their voice, and they use all 3 as fluently as any language. That paw on your leg, it's never nothing. It's always something. And now you know the difference. If this video changed how you see your dog even a little, share it with someone who needs to hear it. They have a dog. They're missing half the conversation. Subscribe to this channel. We break down dog behavior the way it should be broken down, with actual science, actual logic, and zero fluff. New videos every week. Your dog will thank you, probably with a paw to the leg.